We'll be here till 6:30, okay?
Okay, so we are at the bar. Yes, I am. Okay, can you? So guys, I'm at the bar. I am at the bar. Let me show you. Because I had a long day and now I'm drinking a margarita. This is it, guys. This is it. This is the end of the vacation, but I had to get one in. The margarita. Guys, this is good. This margarita is wonderful. Wonderful. Guys, me not meet my husband yet, you know. I don't know how me can't. Me just can't satisfy. I go to the lot of guys. Met one today. I just can't satisfy. I wish I could show one of the people them when they meet. But guess what? Maybe them have girlfriend and boyfriend. I couldn't just go video camera them. Not at all. Here you go, darling. Hello. No, Christina, did you get one for Caitlin? No, she didn't. So give her some of your own.
Why did you get this?
Okay, that is mine.
I don't want this. Give me another one.
Hold this, Christina. Hold this. Let me take my clothes off. Hold it. I'm videoing.
Is there any other option?
Just hold it for a minute. On me, huh? Yes, there is other
there's
option. You can go.
You take this and get me a pink one, please.
Okay. Can you? I can give you it, and you go stand in the line. And you for drink.
It starts at 5:30.
No, start now.
And then it ends at.
It used to be 5 to 7.
Okay, guys. Guess what happened to me over this trip? My stomach get big.
I usually fly down.
But guess.
It's a 50-minute flight.
Oh, it is warm.
Be a doctor again?
Yeah, it's rewarding. I mean, the thing is now is you have, how do I put this without sounding prejudiced or whatever? You have a different
Guys,
class of people, but a different mentality of people. That
My
go into
kids is
medicine.
in the pool.
You know, someone from some third country will come here so they can go to school for 2 years and be a nurse and make $70,000 a year. It used to be like you were a calling, like a teacher or a nun or a priest, or you did it because you love to help people. Now they do it so they can make money. They're not empathetic, a lot of them. And not all of them, don't get me wrong, but by and large. And then you have a lot of doctors that are for insurance. And I'm sure it's cultural, it's nothing against them, but they don't have empathy. Like, I can't tell you how many doctors...
Exactly. I'm going to barge in your conversation.
They come up and
It's
say,
true.
I'm sorry your mother died. And they walk
Yeah.
away. And I'm like, well, what do you want me to say? They are dead, are they not? Well, yes, but go talk to them, hug them, ask them if they need something.
Yes, people don't have empathy anymore, especially in the medical field. Are you a doctor?
What?
Oh,
I
was.
still am.
But yeah, you don't ever.
I don't practice it. I drive the boats at Magic Kingdom now.
Oh.
The ferry boat and the
Relaxing.
cruisers and the launches. It's wonderful. Nobody dies. It's a good day.
So-
I made my money.
That's why you said that in the beginning. No one dies. And I was like, why would people die?
On a bad day, we're the ninth busiest trauma center in the U.S. On a bad day, I'd see 2 or 3 people die. You ever seen anybody die in your life?
Hello, guys.
Well, try
I
it-
just
try
met
it
this
day
lady.
in,
You're a
day out
lovely
for
guy in
35
the
years
pool.
and see how you feel.
And he's telling us that people do not have empathy,
Scary.
which is true.
Hey,
So-
well, like I said. And
so-
then they come up with a BS, like I started doing something called navigational bronchoscopies. Bronchoscopies where you take a little, it's
Guys.
a long, thin tube, smaller than a straw, and it's flexible, and you put it in a patient's nose, and it's got a camera
Cheers.
at the end, and you can see inside a patient's lungs to see what's going
the
on.
tickets
And
is
there's
in
also
my,
a little what they call forceps, little pincher forceps.
I have no
You can put a
clue.
It's right
thing
there.
inside of it and take little biopsies and bring it back.
The
Well,
white one?
they started doing something called navigational, and what that is say you have a tumor. As long as it's not a peripheral tumor, in other words, on the outside, if it's a central lobular, the inside where I can get to it, I would go down, find out where the tumor was, and I would place a little tag there. That way, when the interventional radiologist or radiation therapist, when you treat
Guys,
cancer, normally they would have to
I
treat the
gained
inside
so
with
much weight. I
softball.
must have gained 10 pounds. I was so
Now
skinny.
they hit
But
just
guess
that one
what?
spot.
It worth it.
So when I started doing those, my malpractice
it.
went up $21,000 a year to do that one procedure.
Oh,
And I did about 30 of them a year.
That's
And people wonder
America.
why they charge
Today
$5,000
was wonderful.
or something. Because the insurance company
And
pays
it's
me
evening
100
time,
and I've got to pay.
and
And
I
do say
still
20 of them.
love Fort Lauderdale.
And I'm making
Oh,
$18,000 a
guess
year.
what,
I'm paying
guys?
$18,000 for insurance.
I did not do my piece.
It's ridiculous.
What is this called?
You think the insurance
What is it
is better
called,
than
Christina?
Canada here?
Pardon me?
The insurance
PCR?
is better than Canada.
I'm not
Yes.
even listening.
I did not do my
Canada like that.
PCR test. And guess what?
I have an
Guess what,
MBA
guys?
as well. I have a master's in public health. So when
I
studied
cannot.
it's called comparative
Cannot
analysis for insurance.
go back to Canada unless it
Believe
be
it
a
or not, the United States
PCR
has
test.
19.
And the PCR test takes 72 hours, and I was supposed to be in Canada. But guys,
Now the one bad thing about
It's
Canada,
the
say you
good
wanna have
thing.
a elective procedure, you're gonna have to go on a
Good
list
thing.
of ways.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my friend has like gallstones, and she has to wait 5. 6
no, not necessarily. If they need, because I work with the healthcare
Yeah,
system.
if it's obviously if it's an emergency. I said elective.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's not an emergency.
Yeah.
well, yeah. Or you know what trick? You know
I
what?
mean, you can't have a blepharoplasty. You can't have your nose done. And you can't have that done. But you can have, you know, I had a colon resection for diverticulitis, and I had it scheduled in the week and had it done 10 days later.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. I mean, I wasn't going to die or anything, and it wasn't.
He's from Canada?
Acute, it wasn't acute.
No.
I practiced 6 blocks that way. Broward General, Broward Health, now it's called.
Well, he's in Orlando. He lives in Orlando.
Oh, you live in Orlando? Or you compare Orlando to here?
Right.
Or you prefer Orlando?
No, there's a game tomorrow. That's the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, that's why you're here.
Miami.
Oh.
I got season tickets for
So
the-
let me ask you something, seeing that we are here. Now you know all of Florida, right? Or most of the area, right?
Where's the tickets?
So where do you like the most in Florida?
Where's your ID?
Now,
Yeah. Now that you have lived there, you have seen it all.
Pepsi.
Where do you like?
Coca-Cola? Yeah, to me.
And if money isn't an issue,
has its own, it's a checks and balance. Probably my favorite place is
the keys.
as far as liking it, but the houses are expensive as can be.
This is alcohol, this is soda.
What is this?
Alcohol.
They're expensive as can be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get a margarita.
If it's a windy day or a nasty day, there's nothing to do down there
That's a
other than
margarita.
water. So I had a boat here, so I fish and dive and snorkel, and that's what I love. But it's very expensive. I wouldn't necessarily want to live there.
You
It's
just
one of
want
my favorite
something
places.
different color.
The keys.
The Panhandle
Just
up in
look
like
at one
Panama
of the
City and
drinks on the
Walton
bar and then
Beach,
choose
Walton
one
Beach,
random.
the beaches are out there. It's
Shirley
gorgeous.
Temple.
They're white sugar sand. A lot of nice places. What we call it LA, Lower Alabama. They're about, they're, I don't mean to say, I'm not trying to be denigrating, but they're kind of rednecks and backwoodsy and,
Where?
So-
In Panama City?
Well, just in the Panhandle. And,
Okay.
really pretty around Amelia Island, which is as high as you can go on the eastern Atlantic seaboard before you get to Georgia. Amelia Island, Bernardino Beach, St. John's River on the other side of Georgia. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Also very pleasant.
I'll take note of
love-
that.
I loved it here. I loved it.
So why you move out to Fort
Look
Lauderdale?
around lately, you can't drive anywhere. It's packed as can be.
True.
My grandmother owned the Sea Breeze Hotel and the Flamingo Hotel in Fort Lauderdale Beach. Her hotel was, one was 4 stories, one was 5. Now you've got these 26 stories. Good people are there, international travelers. The rooms are $1,000 a night. You can't park on the beach. If you're a native, you can't go to the beach. So my son went there. They rented a suite on the W. Bunch of them for his 25th birthday. He and his best friend are both turned 25. They went down and got a scotch and a 6-pack of beer. 2 scotches and a 6-pack of beer. $54.
Oh my lord. That is expensive.
My
It's
mortgage was $6,500 a month. It's just ridiculous because I was close to the ocean on the water. It's just gotten.
so did you
But I love it here as far as the ocean, but it's just gotten so crowded.
so do you like Naples?
Naples is okay. Naples shuts the doors and closes down at 9 o'clock at night. It's a lot of elderly people there, a lot of older folks. And I'm older, but I don't act older, and I don't live my life older.
You're right.
There's old. It's not the age, it's the mileage.
Oh yeah, I
A
know.
lot more mileage.
Right. So how about Tampa?
Crowded.
Is Tampa too crowded?
Any major city in Florida too. Everybody and their brother from the Northeast is moving down here now. Because a lot of these people are baby boomers, and they're all hitting their 50s and 60s, and you know they bought their houses 30 years ago, and it was worth $300,000. Now they get $1.5 million for their home. They come down here and buy a $400,000 home. We bought our house in '85, I think, on the water, 6 blocks from the ocean. It was $260,000. I sold it for $1.15 million.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
You should have
Lord, you are not looking down on me, but you are though.
Well, the
Health is well though.
The house that we bought in Orlando, okay, we bought it, we moved over 3 years ago. Nice little 3-2 with a study and a small pool. We paid $268. I just went on Zillow today, as a matter of fact. It's worth $410 3 years later, from $268.
Yeah, you don't think there is a correction coming?
You know what?
Correction coming in the housing market. Remember in 2008 when everything went down?
That was because of the tech stocks in California more than anything. It wasn't the general market in general.
And you
So
don't.
you have to diversify. Yeah, you got to CYA. And if you let all 4 of you and me and put, you know, you got $1 million to invest. You're going to do it different. You're going to do it. You're older. You're looking at maybe college financing, college. You're looking at retirement. So everything's different for everybody. And the amount of risk that you can take with finances. Like right now, I don't take a whole lot of risk. I have 50% of my money in what they call guaranteed. So I'm getting about 4% interest a year on it. But it's $2 million. So I'm getting enough to just pull out the money out monthly and live off of that. But I have some that's and it's gone from when I bought in at 8,000-9,000. The market closed at 36,000 this week. I quadrupled my money. Now, but it was only.
You have a brother?
It was only $500,000.
You have a brother?
No, I'm an only child. But you have to get a financial planner and knows what they're doing because, like I said, your money was just like I tell my patients. You line all five of us up, we all got a headache. I give acetaminophen to all of you, all of us. Okay, it gets rid of your headache. You still have somewhat of a headache. You get a rash. You get an upset stomach, and it doesn't do anything for me. So,
Right.
medicine, finance, the same thing as medicine. Not
Guys,
one thing.
I know you like to see me, and I like to see you too.
That's true.
Ah, look at that little boy. He's running around. He is so gorgeous.
He's blonde hair.
He's blonde hair.
I don't want to be jumping in the pool. You know how many brown kids we get down here every year?
Really?
Really?
Oh, shit. Everybody around here's got a pool.
Oh my God, you hear that? So when you take your kids to Fort Lauderdale, chain them up.
Probably 2 or 3 months, 2 or 3 a month we would get coming out.
Chain them up. Right?
From like the just pools, there are pools.
My Lord. You hear that? When you get your kids them down in Fort Lauderdale, you have to make sure. The Venice?
We have 2,800 miles of canals in Broward County.
Have you ever been to Jamaica? You like it? It's beautiful, right? Where you go? Negril?
Almost got killed there years ago.
Oh, you get killed. Tell me that.
Trying to buy a pound of weed.
Oh, they try to rob you? Okay.
No, I was like 20, and we went and my brother-in-law and I went, and they did this wild idea that we took our boat there, so we thought, yeah, we're gonna get it, take it back, and sell it or whatever, and just we gave this. He was gonna met some guy in a bar. Yeah, I'll get you some, man. Don't wait, you'll meet me here. Okay, so we met in there. I said, wait a minute, give me some money. I said, I'm gonna give you money. So he said, well, I tell you what, I give him my ring. So he gave me his ring. He said, I'll meet you, and he told us to do this. So they took us out in a car, get out, and we're out in the middle of nowhere. And I'm like, this isn't good. Let's go. So we finally got back into town, and I happened to show the bartender. I said, listen, what's up with, I forget what his name was. He goes, I don't know. I showed him the ring. He goes, oh man, you lucky live. And I'm like, what do you? And this was back in the 70s. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But
Maybe you're not.
I've been there several times. So we do the all-inclusive. We were at Negril last time.
Negril? Yeah, I love that. So I go to Negril. I'm Jamaican, by the way.
You think I don't know?
No, I live, but I live in the cold ice box
Canada.
for the last 20 years. But now I came down here because I figured I should look at property in Florida.
It's expensive, but it's going up. I mean, Are you ready? I looked.
I'm ready to buy,
My
yeah.
house went up $4,700 this month.
$47?
4,700.
100. So how did you?
4,100.
So how you know when your house go up in price? What?
Look on Zillow.
Yeah, I do look on Zillow,
Well,
but
if you put your address in, it'll tell you what it's worth now and how much it's gone up or gone down.
oh, that's
It'll
what
tell you
those
the
are.
price, yeah.
That's a
Like I
good
said, I think we paid
strategy.
It's like a-
$258, and now they're saying to sell it at $270.
Guys,
Years later. But I told my wife,
I need to
if
go
we
and
sell
buy
that,
the house
where
right
we gonna
away.
Go? You know, when I moved
Oh
up
my
to
Lord.
Orlando, you know,
But me not meet my husband yet, so we can't afford
looked
it.
at all my financial situation. He started showing me these $1 million homes, and I'm like, oh, you know, time out. I just got out of that. I don't want to get in that again. And then I went to pay it off, and he's, no, don't pay it off, because I'm getting 2.71% interest.
That is not even good.
To pay, no, I'm getting 2.71% on my house, and I'm getting roughly 18 to 21% return on my investments.
Okay,
So
well,
if I
that
would've
is
pulled
good.
the money out and paid off.
Yeah,
my house,
it don't make
that's
sense.
$250,000 less I'd have
Yeah.
bringing income to me.
But guess how much I get from my mortgage? My mortgage was 1.45%.
Is that good?
What? That's a sweet
When I
deal.
bought my first house, the interest rates, we waited because they were 17 back in the 70s. And my wife and I finally got it at like 10 or 11, and we were ecstatic. But this was back in, this is my first wife. This was back in 77.
So are you divorced?
My wife and I have been married 36 years.
Oh my God,
My
happily
first-
married?
My first wife,
No re-
my first wife,
People don't hear when me ask the man if they're happily married.
divorced 4 times since me, so you do the math. I've been married once again for 36 years.
Once?
After his first wife, but his first
My
wife.
first wife I married at 21, childhood sweethearts. Got married we got together at 18 and 16, got married at 20 and 21. When she got, she used to model, she was drop dead gorgeous. When she got, you know, oh, I'm married, someone's gonna be a doctor, that was a big deal. But then when she got older and guys started coming around, oh, I'm missing out on stuff, she's never been with anybody but me, and oh, things are much better out there, and da-da-da-da-da. Plus she had a twin sister who was also gorgeous and also a model. And her husband was vice president of Raymond James. And on a bad year would make $600,000. On a good year he'd make 1.1. So that was the yardstick we were being compared to. Pardon me? He was vice president of Raymond James, just like Merrill Lynch or Goldman Sachs as a financial brokerage firm. He bought and sold stocks and commodities. He managed the fund.
Guys, look at my daughter. They're so attentive listening to the guy. He's speaking to them, right? He's educating them. Hi, guys. Hi, kids.
Hi there.
Hello, where are you from? Where?
Sweden.
Sweden? You're Swedish?
You speak 2 languages?
You speak 2 languages? You speak a little bit English?
That's good.
Say something in Swedish for me.
Say hi, how are you?
Hur mår du? Hur mår du?
It's like, comment allez-vous?
And that's
Allez-vous
French.
pas, n'est-ce pas? Je ne comprends rien. Je parle très petit français. Et vous? I speak 4 languages.
Oh, really?
So you must be mom, right? You're a mom? Hi.
Vacation. Actually, holiday. It's holiday in Europe. It's not vacation.
These kids keep you busy, right? I can see that.
At least you don't have to shovel snow.
Oh my Lord.
We're going, in 3 weeks we're going to Germany.
Canada,
My son is in the military in
Calgary.
Germany.
You been to Calgary?
It won't bother you. You're not sweet enough.
Most places.
It won't bother you. It won't bother you.
So what did you like about
It'll only
Calgary?
bother them. The bee you talk about, the bee, won't bother you.
Oh. Did you go to Banff?
Oh, nice place to ski.
Did you go to Lake Louise?
Calgary is just the place to
You
go.
missed that. Trust me, that is beautiful. You have to go back for that.
I will go back. We actually, the kids' best friend, their mother is from Canada.
Okay.
So she's from,
Montreal, Toronto, Quebec, British Columbia.
Alberta. Yeah, that's Calgary. That's where we are. Okay.
Oh, you're in the west part.
They don't do a lot of ice hockey.
What? Ice hockey, okay.
Oh yeah, that's
Both of
really.
them have, the sweater from the team.
Okay, that's lovely because we are going back. We heard that the weather there, it's about minus, I think it was minus 50 last week. And I have a flooded basement as I speak because my pipe burst, frozen and broken, and I have to go back. Plus I'm having fun here. Right, I know. Oh, isn't that funny, guys? Oh no, luckily I didn't have anything down there.
We have things in boxes.
In boxes though. They were all packed
Plastic
away.
boxes, so not.
Plastic boxes. Oh, my clothes. Oh my lord. Guess what? My clothes.
In the boxes.
Oh yeah, they're in boxes.
Some of them.
Some of them.
They're plastic containers, you're okay. Boxes won't be for good.
Exactly. They're in plastic containers.
Guys.
If you ever get to Magic Kingdom and get on one of the boats, ask them for Doc because I'm the only doctor that works that's on.
Magic Kingdom?
That's why I drive the boat to Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom.
The ferry boat, have you ever been to Disney? Walt Disney World? No? So they have a ferry boat which holds 600 people. They have a cruiser which holds 120, which we drive, and then they have a launch which holds 39, which I drive. And we go back and forth between the different hotels and the Magic Kingdom. You park at the parking area, and then you have to go over to where the Magic Kingdom is. So that is one of the forms of transportation, and I drive all three of them. So if you get there, ask for Doc. Well, one guy's the doc, but he's an optometrist. He's not really. He's an OD. He's not an ophthalmologist.
Okay, guys, I have to do this. Woo! Hoo, hoo, hoo. I haven't found the one yet. Oh, God. I just asked him if he has a brother, but the guy told me he doesn't have a brother.
Only. My mom had me, and she said, "Oh crap, I don't want another one of those."
So Christina and Dreesen, how are you enjoying yourself so far?
Good.
Caitlin, how are you enjoying yourself so far?
Anything is better than 50.
You know what? I think those